Hi, everyone, and thank you so much for joining my 10-minute detox. My name is Denise Ouellette, and I am a registered holistic nutritionist. And today I'm going to talk to you about liver functions and how it's linked to longevity as well as weight loss. So I'm just going to share my screen and pull up my presentation here. Okay. So the liver is located on the right side of your upper abdomen area, and it weighs about 1.4 kilograms, which is the heaviest organ in your body. So if you suffer from pain in that area of the body, it could be a sign that you have a stressed liver. Our liver is also the body's largest gland, and it runs 24/7. And it is definitely a vital organ that most people take for granted. And it's also linked to your gallbladder. So the liver performs over 300 enzymatic functions per second. But the main functions are metabolism, regulation, blood purification, and the production of bile. So an example of the metabolism, the first one is carbohydrate metabolism, which is the production of glucose and the storage of glucose and glycogen. Lipid metabolism is the production of cholesterol. Protein metabolism is the production of clotting factors, as well as the production of non-essential amino acids. And then in regards to regulation, the liver also converts vitamins to their active form. So for example, carotenes to vitamin A. And then it also, for vitamin D, it helps it get to its active form. So the liver also stores fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, D, E, and K. And this is why you have to be careful if you're taking any of these fat-soluble vitamins individually, that you're not overloading your system and causing toxicity in your system. So, and then blood purification would be the detoxification of natural and synthetic drugs like alcohol, hormones, and steroids. So the liver is a very central place where your body breaks down toxins. It also is responsible for bile production. And your liver produces bile, which is what your body needs to break down fats that you consume. So fats are the only thing that we eat that requires not only a digestive enzyme, but also bile to break it down so that your body can use it for energy. And everything else that we eat only requires digestive enzymes. So how is the liver linked to weight loss? So the liver produces bile and sends it to the gallbladder to distribute and as needed. So when we eat something that contains fats, or our body sends, what happens is our body will send a signal to the gallbladder that bile is needed in the lower intestines. This is where fat is then broken down into tiny droplets and converted to energy. So your body can use it for energy. If your diet is, say, too high in fat, or you eat a lot of processed foods, or ingest a lot of toxins, this function can become impaired, which is one of the reasons why we can put weight on so quickly, or we struggle to lose weight. The gallbladder problems also can also occur when the liver is overloaded, and toxic bile can get dumped into the gallbladder before being neutralized by the liver. So when that happens, the gallbladder struggles to secrete bile properly, and then fats and minerals in the gallbladder can turn into stones. So I just want to talk about a couple other roles of the liver and how it impacts the body. First of all, hormone regulation. So the liver regulates the balance of sex hormones, thyroid, cortisone, and adrenal hormones. It keeps a balance between these hormones. And if the liver is under stress, you may notice a physical imbalance or an emotional imbalance. The liver is also responsible for balancing our hormones that are linked to our sexual desires and sexual functions. So a stressed liver can actually cause a loss of libido. And then pressures of modern life can lead to excess production of the stress hormone adrenaline. The liver is responsible for balancing and getting rid of adrenaline. And if this does not happen, it is then forced to store excess adrenaline, which can lead to feelings of instability and also weakening of the immune system. And it's also responsible for the production of the lymph, for the lymphatic system. So think of the lymph system as a river that our immune system uses to travel through the body. Think of your circulation system as the grocery store, grabbing all the nutrients that your body needs, and then the lymph system is the garbage collector. It pulls out all the toxins in the food and helps our body to get rid of them. So since 1/3 of the lymph that your body requires is produced by the liver, it's very important that our liver is functioning optimally to help detox your body. So here are some symptoms of a stressed liver. And I'm just going to point out a couple of these or talk a little bit more about a couple of these. So for example, blurred vision, that also is linked to a stressed liver can also be linked to controlling your tears or also linked to dry eye. Fat intolerance, that would be a difficulty losing weight or also putting on weight quickly. Food allergies, that would be an intolerance to different types of food. And then PMS, that would be menstrual irregularities. It's also linked to hot flashes or lack of sleep. So what can we do to get your liver functioning optimally? What I'd recommend is eat real food, like for example, raw fruits and vegetables, cut back on processed foods and genetically modified foods, limit or eliminate sugar since it directly impedes liver function, avoid the use of pesticides around your home, uncover food sensitivities or allergies to specific foods, and you can do that through a process of elimination. Support your organs by drinking plenty of filtered water and also consume foods that contain soluble fiber. Use clean personal care products and also use non-toxic household cleaning products. So thank you so much for joining my 10-minute detox today. Before I stop the recording, I want to say that you never really know what's going on inside your body. And if you're not feeling quite right, I recommend the program that we offer at Lavender Lane. The Canadian School of Natural Nutrition provides all the registered holistic nutritionists with a Nutrisystem program that allows us to rate your symptoms. And what we do is then take that information and plug it into a system that contains an algorithm that provides us with information about you and what's happening inside your body. So for example, you may find out that you have a stressed liver or an immune system that is overworked. And then what we can do is make dietary and lifestyle recommendations based on those findings to help relieve your symptoms and get your system back on track. So thanks again for joining me on my 10-minute detox. And I'm just going to stop the share and stop the recording. So thanks again.